and a Whipple quad rotor system.
I made less power, man. What the heck? Kind of a design flaw that we're gonna have to work around. What's up, guys? You're here at Steve Morris Engines. I'm Kyle Morris, and I'm here with a friend of mine, Dave Morahan. Dave, tell us a little bit about what you brought us here today. This is a very special project.
This is my 68 Camaro. I've had it since I was 17 years old. This is a big block 572, dark block, Callie's crank, Crower rods, Crower rocker arms, AFR heads, Bill Miller pistons, and a Whipple quad rotor system. Ross with Pro Mod transmission. Dennis Taylor built the chassis and did the rear end in the car, and I took it from there and redid the rest of the body and painted it, and now we're here to try to make it run right.
Yeah, so we just got this thing on the hub dyno this morning. We're gonna start going through the initial tune-up on things, looking at all of our bases, making sure everything is good. I've never dynoed anything with a twin Whipple on it before, so we're gonna take a look at it, see what pulley combo we need to make the power we need to make. So Dave is hoping for right around 1,500 at the hubs today. I'm thinking that we can do that. I'm gonna get to work on this thing and catch you guys later. Alright, so you guys just saw the very first hit. For a first hit, I'm pretty pleased with it. I have been working in the past a little bit with making a bass tune for Dave before he came to hub dyno. So we're starting at 1,000 at the hubs, basically, like almost 14 on torque. So I'm pretty happy with that. We're gonna go back over the tune, look at some things just to clean it up, and I'm gonna say that's gonna be a street tune. So that was, let's see, look at that log. That was 21 pounds of boost, almost 6,000 RPM. This is on pump 93 octane. So yeah, pretty pleased for a street tune. I think that's gonna be perfect. So I'm just gonna, like I said, clean some stuff up, make it run a little bit better. So you guys saw that it did have like a small lean sneeze in it, so I'm gonna try and work that out of the tune as well. And then once I get that figured out, we're gonna call her done on the street tune, and we'll move on to the brace gas tune. All right, so you just saw we were struggling there for a minute with it losing crank signal. So I said, what the heck? I don't know if the gap is wrong, if something is loose or something like that. So go in there, check it. Everything looks 100% good. So I'm like, okay, let's tighten up the gap a little bit and see if that does anything. Nope, did the same thing, even worse actually. So then I'm thinking, well, it's a brand new sensor, probably not a bad sensor. So let's try and ignore the cam sync and then make a pull. So went in the program, changed cam sync to ignore cam sync after start, made the pull, ran perfect. Just exactly how I would expect it to. So that all just means that probably the cam sync is not properly lined up in reference to where the crank sensor is. So we're gonna go ahead and change that and rotate it back to where it needs to be and make sure that the sensor is good. Moving on. Alright, so we switched it over to the race setup. So we just changed spark plugs, changed it to a colder heat range plug, and we changed fuels to C16 from 93. So what I've done is I've thrown a bunch more timing at it, as you would expect to see on pump gas to C switch. And I've pretty much left the fuel alone. It's probably on the rich side for C. So we're gonna run it and see what it do.
Well, they're cooling off now, but they were completely orange.
Alright, so you guys just saw that last pull. We made 1429. Didn't really pick up as much as I was hoping it was going to pick up. But we're going to review the tune, make some minor adjustments to our fuel and timing, and see what we can do with a pulley change too. So for Dave's goal of going 790s in this car, it's a very heavy car, all steel, all glass. I think he probably needs to make a little bit more than where he's at right now, and I'm not entirely sure that we can make that with just a fuel only change. So I had him go back out to his trailer, go get some more smaller pulleys for the superchargers. We're gonna swap pulleys, get a little bit more boost out of it, and see what we can do. have made less power, man. What the heck? It's a cool sound. All right, so you guys just watched that aborted pass. Unfortunately, we have broken the bolt on the shaft of this blower. So, as you can see, there's not really all that much holding this thing on. I mean, it's only got like 1/8 of an inch worth of flange on there that keeps it from basically being 100% pivoted off of this bolt. So, kind of a design flaw that we're gonna have to work around. We were thinking about spinning the blower slower anyways, because at the rate that we're spinning, it's actually losing a little bit of horsepower, just because it's not in an efficient range on the compressor map of the supercharger. So we're gonna slow it down to get it back to where we want it to be, in that like 20-ish pounds of boost range, 21 pounds of boost. But we do not have a spare shaft and or bolts. So I think we're pretty much gonna be done today. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to call it a day. Still made really good power. I'm thinking that it's probably gonna end up being enough to help Dave get into that 790 range. So I'm Kyle, Steve Morris Engines, and we'll see you later.